Hello there, my name is Logan, but you can call me Copycat99, and today I've got another deck tech. I'm going to be going over, and first on the channel, I'm going to show my updated Han2 data vault. As I have shown my take on this deck on the channel in the past, and if you want a super in-depth look, a more in-depth look at the deck, then definitely check out the previous video because I'm going to be a bit brief. I think I'm just going to jump over the cards that are the same and talk about the cards that are different with the Legends of the Force, additions to Legends of the Force. And this is a little late, you know, we're pretty close to Secrets of Power, but we'll see how this goes. I'm going to try and do this if I end up updating a deck, and obviously I still really like this list. So we've still got 3 Mon Mothma and 3 Cassian. A new one I'm playing is 3 Obi-Wan Kenobi over Battlefield Marine. So you can still haunt it in to make it a Battlefield Marine. Sure, it's not a Rebel, but I didn't feel like drawing Marine off of Mothma. Like, it obviously didn't feel good, and there's still a big enough density of Rebels in the deck to be able to play Mon Mothma. I still love the Mothma Bright Hope Hammerhead package, even if it's a little slow for some metas. But it feels so good to draw a billion cards off of Mon Mothma. But Obi-Wan, he's a Battlefield Marine worst case on turn 1. Turn 2, he's a sticky Sentinel. And he's a 3/5, so he dodges Tarkin Town, which is nice if you like pass into play Obi-Wan. You don't get Tarkin Town. And then he is a very sturdy Sentinel to pull off a Kelleran, which is another new addition, which is nice. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of force to turn him on. I think it's just him, Grogu, and Kelleran, but he's still a very good card. And like I said, worst case he's a 3-cost 3/5 or a 2-cost 3/3, which are the stat lines you're looking for in this deck. 3 Grogu. Obviously, Grogu's insane with Han2. Han2's leader ability plays a unit for 2 or 1 less and deals 2 damage to it. Grogu says, all right, I'm going to heal the 2 damage you just did to that unit to ramp it in and shoot one of your opponent's guys. It turns your leader's ability into a daring raid, essentially. Ramp plus daring raid. Like, it's so good. He's a 3-cost 1/6 hidden, or you can play him turn 1 as a 2-cost 1/4. Both stat lines are great. And he's got Force to turn on Obi-Wan. Not much to complain about there. 3 Disabling Fang Fighter. I was running Confiscate in the past, but I shifted to Fang Fighter in the current moment because I've been seeing an uptick in space decks, so I like having the space body. But both are completely reasonable, and I flip-flop them every once in a while. So, yeah, currently on the Fang Fighter train, but I change my mind every once in a while. 3 Blue Leader, 3 Red 5, and 3 Millennium Falcon still makes up a very good early game space package. There's the 3 Bright Hopes to go with the Mon Mothmas, 3 Poe Dameron, and 3 Cham. Then we've got 3 other Poe, Big Daddy Poe. Such a thick deck, I gotta reset to fit on the screen a couple times. Three Gorilla Attack Bot. I think I wasn't on this. I was on Reekins in the deck tech. I think I just completely forgot this card existed. Honestly, I played it. I played it in my tournament, like the Edmund PQ that I ended up taking down. But in Jump to Lightspeed. But I just didn't play it the first PQ, the one I did worse in. I played Reekins instead, and I think I spaced this card exists, but it's definitely in the list. It's very good. It's a nice source of reach. It's a great unit to soak indirect against Boba Data Vault. Just all around it's pretty good. Still on 3 Hammerhead to finish off the Mothma Bright Hope Hammerhead package. Then we got 3 Kelleran. Kelleran is so good. Like, I was playing Mace Windu's before, and they were okay. Like, they were a fine 7. Mace is just, he's a little niche. Like, your opponent has to have a small unit for him to ambush so he can get in and hit face. Or if your opponent plays a ton of tiny dudes, he kills all their tiny dudes. But that doesn't come off that often. Kelleran is just a very strong, like, he's like an embodiment of this this deck's core philosophy of slam giant threat. Like, he is just a big dude. He's a 7/7 or a 6-cost 7/5 that pulls another dude with him. And another thing great about him is he scales the longer the game goes. Like, I have played Crate Dragons off of this card in testing. Haunted and play Crate off of your top 7. Like, sometimes games go long enough that he's just playing other bombs. And that's just an absurdly powerful effect to have access to. And obviously, Kellerin into Blue Leader to kill their space unit. Kellerin into Obi-Wan. Like, there's so many good combinations. He's just a really strong late-game powerhouse. And he really rounds out, like, he's that really generic 7 that the deck needed to replace Mace. I still really like Mace. I'm not currently on any Mace because I'm on all 2 ofs. I have messed around with playing 1 Mace, but I'm currently off it. But I could definitely see, like, I still like the idea of Mace. I just don't think it comes up enough to be worth more than 1 or 2 slots, and I just currently aren't dedicating those slots currently. Then we still got 3 Home 1 and 3 Reinforcement Walker and 3 Crate. Like, this top-end package is just ridiculous now. Like, you generate so much value that if you don't win with an early aggro plan, you can still just keep up in the late game. And then, still on 3 Timely. This card is still very, very good. And then, I've been trying 3 Protect the Pod over Fel's out of Aspect. It's been hit or miss. Sometimes you deploy your Han2, and then you get to Protect the Pod and kill their Han, which feels amazing. But sometimes this card just doesn't do enough. And I found that I play a lot of vehicles, oddly. I feel like I play a lot of space units in the deck, and like Real Attack Pod's a ground unit that's a vehicle. So, same with Reinforcement Walker. Reinforcement Walker is one of the bigger health pool units you'd want to protect the pod with. So, it's been a little hit or miss, but I'm still on it currently. I'm testing it a bit more, but I could totally see going back to Fells. And gun to my head, I'd probably play Fells in a tournament, as I'm still kind of testing this in casual games. But it's been pretty good. It's we play so many units that it's almost never dead to deal some amount of damage, and like you can protect the pod and deal like 5 to an Avenger and then Blue Leader to kill an Avenger or something. Like there are ways to combo it with other damage in the deck, like Red 5 or Rebellious Hammerhead or whatever. That lets you kill stuff, but like I said, it's been hit or miss. It's been whatever. And that's it. Like I said, I try to keep it a little brief just to show off the new toys in the deck. If you want to see a more detailed dive into why each card is in the deck, go check out the older deck tech video. It's got that kind of information in it. If you like this kind of content, you should like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out, it helps grow the channel, and it makes YouTube like me more. I think that's all I've got for this video. I will see you in the next one.